Hi, I'm Cheryl Hoffman, and today we're going to look at 3 new features on the Aveneer EV1. Let's start with voice guidance. We're going to open the settings pages and go to page 4. Here is your voice guidance control. You can turn it on and off. When it's gray, it's off. This is where you can turn it on. And here is where you can control the volume. 3 is your default. When you select this, you have different levels of volume for the voice guidance. 3 is, like I said, is your default. You can leave it that way and close it back out. The change icon lets you select one of 7 different languages. The A and B designate male and female voice. To hear what it might sound like, make your selection and then select the triangle at the bottom of the page.
Bienvenido y disfrute de sus proyectos de costura, acolchado y bordado.
Make another selection and select the triangle.
Nous vous souhaitons beaucoup de plaisir dans vos projets de couture, quilting, courte pointe et broderie.
Welcome and enjoy your journey of sewing, quilting, and embroidery.
Welcome and enjoy your journey of sewing, quilting, and embroidery.
Once you make the selection, it will stay that way each time you turn the machine off and back on again until you come back to the settings pages and either make another selection or turn the voice guidance to off. The voice will read the on-screen instructions to you, which will be helpful in many techniques such as the split border process, the edge-to-edge designs, and even give reminders of changing thread during the embroidery process.
Replace the bobbin thread.
Let's take a look at what's new in fonts. There are 5 new fonts: 307, 309, 312, 407, and 408. There's also a new small font, number 502. Now we usually go right into the selections and start entering the desired text. There is now a new feature to preview the characters. This will let you look at the characters first, so let me show you. You touch Show Preview. This will let you see what the characters look like before you proceed with that font. So you have the check mark there, you select the font, and then you will see all the characters. Because sometimes there are particular letters like S or J, or sometimes U or V, or even the letter G that can be shaped a little different. If you don't care for what you see, you touch Cancel, you select another font, and again, the characters are displayed. When you're satisfied with the selection, you touch OK. Then you can enter your text. But here's another addition. You can now enter the letters by entering the size by point rather than just using L, M, and S for large, medium, and small. So now you can enter your text. 30 is a default. You have uppercase. You enter, then you can go lowercase. Once your text is entered, you can use your zoom at the top so that you can see it a little larger. You have editing tools at the bottom of the page for justifying multiple lines of text, putting your words on an array, or spreading out your letters. Touch Set, and it brings you off to your embroidery screen where you have further editing tools. Now, just so you understand, we have Aveneer stitched out here. This is the 5 new fonts. It's uppercase and lowercase of each of those 5 new fonts that we showed you on the opening screen. There might be times when you are unsure of what an icon tool is used for. The Aveneer now has tooltips for you. One easy way to see the tooltips is when you use a wireless mouse. Yes, you heard right. You can use a wireless mouse on the fabulous machine. Watch the screen. When you move the mouse around on the screen and hover on an icon, the tooltip or the icon name will appear on the screen. This works on any of the screens, including an editing screen or an embroidery screen. It'll even work on your My Design Center screens. When you want to use that tool, you can click to proceed. and you will have your choices, so you can make the changes while using the mouse. So I can only imagine how you will be using your mouse in the future. Now, because you have two USB ports, you can leave the wireless mouse dongle in the port and still use the other port to bring in designs from another USB drive. I hope you're realizing the fun times you can have with the wonderful Aveneer machine. Thank you for spending some time with me to see these new features.